And our severe weather expert Patrick Powell was right on when he forecasted the strength of this storm.
A storm that inch by inch has made its way on several lists in the record books. Patrick joins us once again. Patrick, Francesca has added to an already snowy year.
Yeah, it's really been a very snowy year again for the 3 out of the last 4 years. Very snowy. And this storm specifically is the third strongest snowstorm, third most amount of snow that we've seen in the month of March from any snowstorm, picking up 29 inches in 1888 and the 17 and a half that we picked up in 1997. We still could pass that as we work through the evening hours because snow is still falling. Biggest snowstorms of all time in Green Bay. Francesca is now fourth, only behind a couple of storms from the 1880s and the 1997 storm in March where we had 17 and a half inches. So this is also the first season, the first winter season that we've had 3 storms with more than 10 inches of snow. Francesca at 17.3, Dana at 13.9, and Aiden at 11 inches. And that brings us up to 81.2, I believe, for the year. 82.7 from 1886 is fifth on the list, and we could still pass that as we work through the rest of the evening hours. So we do have a little bit of snow across the area, and we are going to see that slowly wrapping up as we move through the evening. Winter storm warning continues. Northern sections until 7 o'clock. Winter weather advisory. Southern sections, that also continues till 7 o'clock. There was a dramatic drop-off south of Neenah, especially from Appleton to Neenah to Oshkosh. Amounts just fell precipitously.
And I remember, last night, everybody asking you, are you sure this much is going to fall? Really? I mean, you're right on.
There was some difficulty in predicting just how much was going to fall.
There was. We had the freezing line, and what we were looking at was a warm layer of air that was coming in at about 7,000 or 8,000 feet off the ground. So at that elevated distance, we had a layer of warm air that was trying to melt the snow. And obviously, if it falls as rain, it can't accumulate. We had that area pegged to move up to about De Pere to about Clintonville. And that's where we thought right around that line we'd see that snow and sleet line. South of that line that we would see more of a freezing rain mix because the warm layer had kind of nosed in there and would melt some of the snowflakes as they fell. It worked out pretty well, and we're glad it did. We're glad it did.
Yeah.
When you say 12 to 15 inches of snow and other sources are differing from that, it puts a lot of pressure on us.
We didn't want to believe you were right, but you were right on.
You were right.
And I heard it.
Thanks, Patrick.